Meanwhile, Pakistani girl Asma Shafiq has thanked India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Indian embassy in Kyiv for her safe evacuation from Ukraine. Bangladesh's Prime Minister has also thanked Prime Minister Modi for rescuing Bangladeshi nationals under India's Operation Ganga. India has also rescued Nepalese and Tunisian students from Ukraine. Listen in.
I'm really thankful to the Indian Embassy of Kyiv for supporting us all the way here, as we were stuck in very difficult situations, and also thanking the Prime Minister of India, and thank you so much for supporting us, and hope we get home safely because of the Indian Embassy.
Now, for more on this story and what's happening on ground in the Ukrainian capital, our correspondent Anas Malik is now joining us live from Kyiv. Anas, thanks so much for joining us. Now, as we just told our viewers, a Pakistani girl, Asma Shafiq, has now thanked India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Indian embassy in Kyiv for her safe evacuation. What more can you tell us about this?
Well, yes, the evacuation of Indian nationals and other citizens has been ongoing and being carried out by India, and as a result of which we saw that students from Sumi were also evacuated. And then today this message came out, that this video message came out, that a Pakistani girl from originally hailing said to be from Lahore was rescued by the Indian embassy here in Kiev and then shifted to the safe side towards Lviv. They're set to arrive later this evening. This is what the information that has come in. But by and large, the evacuation of different nationals to safe passages, to safe places, has been ongoing by different countries, and in fact here in Ukraine itself, the Ukrainian government is urging its nationals to go to safe places, and most of them are opting to go to Lviv because it's in the western side, so they consider it to be considerably safe. Priyanka?
Right, absolutely. Anas, let's talk about what's happening on ground around you. You, of course, are in the heart of the conflict in the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Tell us about the status of evacuation of civilians, especially after the 12-hour ceasefire.
Well, as we speak, the ceasefire is currently ongoing as well. It started off roughly 9 a.m. local time. It's currently roughly 5 p.m. On the dial here in Kyiv. So the evacuation is currently ongoing. What the local railway authorities have done is basically made rail travel or train travel free for all those who seek to go from Kiev to elsewhere, or those who seek to go from any conflict-stricken area to elsewhere. So that is actually increasing the flow of people who would want to migrate out of the city to elsewhere, who would want to migrate out from these conflict zones to elsewhere. Now, I was in Irpin a while back, and the evacuations there has been ongoing in almost the full flow. So by and large, the evacuations there have been ongoing. A lot of civilians, mostly children, mostly elderly and women, they're the ones who are being evacuated by those who are in charge. Priyanka?
Absolutely, Anas. Just a final question there. Kiev, of course, has also called for an immediate ceasefire around the defunct Chernobyl nuclear power plant amid a power cut that was reported recently. Any updates on that?
Well, we've seen that Kiev has called for an immediate ceasefire around Chernobyl because they understand that there was a gas pipeline leakage, a main gas pipeline leakage that is leading to a power cut as well. And not just that, it would impact, if that is not repaired in time, then it would impact the gas supply in the entire country and also the electricity supply. So therefore, they've been pressing on to the Russian side, but as we speak, there is no movement on that, Priyanka.
Right, Anas, thank you so much for all those updates, and thanks for joining us from Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.